Oh, okay. So, okay, the quotation is when your life is controlled by your ego, your life becomes a delusional world.
Delusional world.
Yes, delusional world.
Okay. Now read. Read.
So, what I wrote was,
Hmm.
yeah, life free from ego is free and light. Freedom from the I is the goal for me to reach.
Okay, read again.
Okay. Life free from ego is free and light.
Read again the first sentence.
Life free from ego is free and light.
How you know?
I noticed that whenever the ego is not there,
What is ego?
I-
That is not there.
the sense of self-importance.
This is not ego. When you are a spiritual seeker, then you should know what you are, the word, whatever word you are using. If you are giving what is prevalent in the mundane world, people who know nothing about meditation and spirituality, then so after 5-6 years you don't even know what ego means. Ego means identification. When the consciousness is identified with anything which it is not, then it is ego. Ahankar is the word, Eastern word. That means consciousness has become limited because of identifying with whatever it has identified with. Consciousness has no name and no form. It has no limitation, no boundary line. When it gets identified with anything, then it becomes limited. So whenever you are identified with your thoughts, your feeling, your emotion, your mood, your body, your achievements, your skin color, your nationality, with anything, any damn thing when you are identified with, then you become limited according to your identification. If you think you are here only to just eat, then you are a worthless animal putting food inside and then taking it out from below. It's a worthless, meaningless, insignificant life. If you think you are just here to earn money, then also you are a worthless person, because this human being is not born just to earn money. This is not for what you are born. You are born first to know your real nature. If you don't even know who you are, then whatever you know is all is just worthless shit. Because when there is inner darkness, there will be darkness in whatever you touch. So ego means identification. The moment you are identified with anything, ego has taken possession over your life. You are in its bondage. You are fettered by it. Now read the second sentence.
Freedom from the I is the goal for me to reach.
Now this is the mind of a sick, worldly person. When you are making some goal, you are creating ripples, you are creating disturbance, you are disturbing your harmony. If you are leaving this moment with awareness, with love, you are already where you need to reach. But when you are making goal, it is your conditioned mind, the programmed mind, which wants to reach somewhere, which is not able to see that if you are free from your identification, then you are what you ever wanted to be. You are already, this consciousness is perfect. There is no need to change anything in it. And you cannot change. It is already what it should be. But because you are identified with thoughts, feeling, emotions, body, the consciousness becomes clouded. So whenever you are making goals, you are not living in the here now. You are living in the future or you are living in the past. Then you become divided, schizophrenic. Then your life becomes full of tension. So those who have come to know, they will say there is nowhere to reach, nothing to achieve. Just be desireless here and now. The lake of your consciousness has to be without any ripple. Then it reflects things as they are. You have to just remove the dust of desires which has collected on your mirror of your consciousness. And the mirror reflects everything. You don't need to change the mirror. It is already all right. Only the dust has collected. Or the sun has been clouded. So nothing has to done to the sun. Just when the cloud is removed, when the cloud is no longer there, the sun shines perfectly. So whenever you are making some goal, you are moving away from the reality. You are moving from here now, which is the only reality. Future is not yet. Past is gone. Past is dead. So you cannot live in future or in past. If you are living in future, you are living in imagination. If you are living in past, you are living in memory. Then your energy is wasted. But you have not understood even this simple thing. All the time you are making goal because you are a fool. Now read.
So next I read the quote.
Is the quote finished or
When
not?
your life but
No.
what I wrote finish
There's
already.
nothing to quote. Comment on the quote. Now
Oh, okay.
So this is finished.
So I read. Yeah, this one is finished.
Now you read your question.
Okay. My question is, can I make it a meditation when I'm doing ordinary work like teaching, copy checking, etc.?
Teaching.
Teaching.
Teaching. Okay, teaching. Okay. Copy checking. Farting. Shitting. Then?
Yes.
What?
That's all, huh?
Copy checking and eating. What you said? Teaching.
Teaching, huh? Can I make the teaching into meditation?
So there are only two things you do.
I don't do much of me. Teaching,
Okay.
copy checking, eating, sleeping.
So you read the first sentence. What do you?
Can I make it a meditation when I'm doing ordinary work?
What do you mean by can I make it into meditation? Is meditation some kind of omelette that you have to make?
No, it's like when I'm doing such ordinary tasks that is not actually meditation, right? Because I've heard before from Osho that like can make anything into meditation. So I want to ask, like, while I'm not doing the actual techniques or sitting down in silence, if I am doing something else, can it become a meditation? And if can, then how?
I have also been telling you all the time. Meditation is not any act or doing. It is the quality which you bring to the act which makes it into meditation. When the quality is absent, then it is non-meditative. And when you are saying what you have written, ordinary work.
Yes.
So you are already condemning it. There is nothing ordinary or extraordinary. When you bring consciousness to something, awareness to something, alertness to whatever act you are doing, the same things become divine. But your mind is so full of your own bullshit that it is never listening. If you are present in whatever you are doing, you are not seeking any result from it. You have become one with it, with the act. Like when you are dancing, there should be no dancer. When there is only dance, then it becomes meditation. In the same way, whatever you are doing, whether you are copy checking or teaching, if you are totally involved in that, you are not in future, not in past, and you are not desiring anything out of that. You have no motive out of it. When you are teaching should be everything. Then it becomes meditation. You are totally present in that act. while you are teaching, you are not thinking about other things. You are not dreaming that you are teaching. Now you are teaching. If you teach well, then you will one day become head of department. Later on, you will become the principal. Then you are polluting the act. So if you are loving the act and you are present in that, you are not seeking anything out of it, then the very act gives you everything. When you are in meditation, if you are desiring enlightenment, then you are not in meditation. If you are making it into a goal that if you meditate now, you will become enlightened. You can never become enlightened. Becoming is a disease, is a sickness. Becoming is the disease of the mind. Just be. Just being means you are awake, you are conscious. Only then you can be. And when you are, only then you can know. If you are not present, how you can know anything? If you are full of desires, full of ripples, if you are trembling, how you can know anything? That is what I send you the story of Zen master and his disciple. The disciple is saying that I will make very intense effort, then how much time it will take to me to reach to the goal. Master said it will take 20 years. Then the disciple said that I will intensify my effort, I will make it more sincere effort. Then how much time it will take? The master said it will take 30 years. Then the disciple became very puzzled. He said, I cannot understand what you are saying. The master said, if you are just seeking goals, you are not giving attention to what you are doing in the present. If you are not involved in meditation now, you are desiring enlightenment. You are looking for the goal, then you are missing it. So it will take more time. When you are totally present in the present moment, you are already enlightened. So what is the need to make any goal? But we are never present, and we are all the time desiring that we should become enlightened. This is the sick and diseased mind. Desiring things which cannot be desired. If you are desiring enlightenment, you will be far, far away from it. Stop desiring. This is what Buddha said. When Buddha discovered his Four Noble Truths, what were those truths? In life there is suffering. And the second truth is suffering is because of our desires. Suffering can be stopped by being free from the desire. So if you go on desiring, you are not understanding things. So when you are teaching or when you are copy checking, just check the copy. Enjoy it. Be totally in that. But why you are asking? Maybe you don't want to meditate. Maybe you want only to check copies and teach. Then you will never know what awareness is. So you have to give, while you are meditating, you have to first discover what awareness means. Only then you will be aware while you are teaching. So why you have asked? You just want to stop meditating and you... Because what?
No, because I want to extend meditation beyond the 1 hour every day.
Maybe it is also agreed. If you have understood what meditation is, you will be meditative. You may be doing anything, but you will be meditative. So once you have understood it, that is what Krishnamurti has said, meditation in action. So whatever you are doing, if you have the knack, if you have understood it, you can apply it anywhere. When you are teaching, when you are totally present, while you are teaching, you are not absent-minded. You are present, and you are in meditation. Meditation has nothing to do with closing your eyes and sitting in the lotus posture. Meditation means just being present, being conscious, being in the present moment. You can be in the present only when you are not desiring, when you have no goals. If you have goals, how can you be in the present? Your mind is always fixed on the goals. You are walking on the earth and you are looking at the moon, then you will be in the ditch. That is what happened to the great astrologer of Greece. He was walking and then he was calculating about stars and planets, and then suddenly he fell into a well. So he started shouting from the well, "Help, help." Nobody was there, but somehow a old woman managed to take him out of the well. Then he said, "Mother, I am very thankful to you. You know who am I?" The old woman said, "I don't know and I don't even want to know." He said that I am the greatest astrologer of Greece. If you ever want to know about your birth chart and astrology, you can come to me. I will not charge anything to you, otherwise my charge is very high. The woman said that, she laughed and she said that I will never be coming to you. A man who doesn't even know how to walk properly on the earth, he doesn't know about his own present and future, what he can predict about my future. I will never be coming to you. This is the same old disease, sick, madly ambitious mind which is always making a goal. When you don't know how to live in the present, then you want to live in your goals. In the future you will be a great person, you will be enlightened, you will be a Buddha. And in the present you will be just a farting asshole. Whatever you want to become, be here and now. There is no tomorrow. But we live in tomorrow because we know our present is so bad, so disorderly. So we are hoping in the future everything will be all right. Those who are living in hope, they will be frustrated Because even if there is some future, it will be coming out of the present moment. So when you know how to be in the present moment, whatever you will be doing, the quality will be totally different. If you are teaching, when you are present, then even your student, those who are sensitive, they will understand the strength, the power of being in the present. That is the name of the book of Eckhart Tolle, Power of Now. So only when you are present, even when you are teaching some boring subject, people will feel the juice. So anything can be meditation, only when, if you are bringing awareness into it, if you know how to be present in the present moment. And you can be present only when you are not desiring. It is a simple thing. But you are not understanding because you are just dreaming. If you go on dreaming, you will be, dreams are nothing other than desire. When you are missing life, then you will be desiring, you will be dreaming. Because present is bogus, it is third rate. So you are hoping, you are imagining future will be very great. And future will be coming out of your present, so it may be worse, not better. Is your question finished or it is still there is something?
Yes, it's finished, Swami.
So the shit is coming out now?
No, Swami. Very thankful for Swami's explanation, Swami.
Very thankful for the stick.
Yes, always thankful for the Zen stick, Swami.
But you should meditate on these things so that you are always postponing things for the future. It will happen in the future. It should happen here now, not in the future. So that you become free from me. Maybe you don't have that much desire anymore because you were very in your own, you are a dreamy person, so you must have been dreaming many things about me, which is not happening.
No, Swami, no. I'm still.
You have become more polluted.
I'm still. Actually, you forgot, Swami. Last time, this is how I made video last time, Swami. It was your idea that I make a lot is during the sun break. Then I have time, then I make a lot during sun break. You have forgotten already, Swami. Last time it was
But
like
you
that.
should not just satisfy yourself with excuses.
Okay, yes.
You just find out how to do more.
Yes. I think self-discipline is the only way. There's no other way than self-discipline and willpower.
No, these are all just excuses. If you talk about self-discipline and willpower, then you will have to always think it will happen later.
No, I'm not talking about later. I'm talking about now.
To decide this moment that you will do it.
Yes. When I
as
say,
much as you can.
When I say willpower, I mean like I told you, right, like today I feel tired. When I say willpower, I mean that even if the tiredness is there, I will sit up and do the work. That's what I mean by willpower, Swami. Not postponement.
Tiredness may be all just mental, psychological.
Possible also. I don't know why your video was
Why you are
paused.
laughing?
Oh, that day my sister complimented you, Swami.
Complimented me? What do you
Ah,
mean?
she said that your master is a very good person.
How she knows? She's falling in love with me or what?
Maybe, Swami, maybe you can get one more disciple.
No, but why she said it?
Because I was telling her that when I'm changing this job also, I got asked my master, I got told him all that.
Mm-hmm.
Then I said that day when I was having the interview, you told me that day you don't need to make video, but I made it anyway, right, Swami? Yes. So some things like that lah. Then she said that I'm sure your master is a very good person.
She becomes sure
Ah.
about many things else also.
So she no longer asked me to follow other masters, Swami.
Or you are lying?
I'm not lying, Swami. You look at my face. I'm not lying.
Mm-hmm. What else she said?
Pretty much this because these days most of the thing we were talking about was the job. We were talking about more of the new job. Yeah, because she has been talking with me for 2 days, different days, because of this new job, Swami. But I'm going to give this new job a try, Swami. It could be a better job.
But what she said?
She was feeling because currently I haven't gone to the new place yet, so the pay wise is not like a big jump lah. It's maybe a small jump, very small jump, like maybe 8%. So she said it's not a very big jump lah, but I feel that I can grow in a new environment and it's nearer to my house also. So just I will give it a try, Swami.
It is you have to decide. But whatever you give, you will have to send the money to me.
Yes, of course, Swami. Yes.
No, I am just joking. You can, if you have the money, you can send. Otherwise, there is no compulsion. So my beard is more white or less white?
Seems like more white now. Same lah, Swami, same. But compared to the time where you just met me that time it was more black. I think perhaps.
But now I am becoming more younger, every day.
Yeah, your face very cute, Swami. Your face is so cute. I think you're really like a Zen master, Swami.
What do you mean by like?
Because sometimes your behavior is so cute, but you're so wise. You're not your cuteness is not out of stupidity. It's out of very good sense of humor and a lot of wisdom. I got told my sister something, and she has commented a little bit. You want to hear, Swami?
Okay.
Is it alright for you, Swami?
Yeah.
Sure or not, Swami? You don't look alright.
No, I am alright. You tell.
I told her, I said, my master don't understand why I need to spend so much time on the job. I said, he doesn't understand. I said that. Then she said, maybe because your master has not worked in like a job before lah, not really work in a like office kind of job lah, I think. Yeah. So.
No, I understand what all this means, but It is a willing submission. It is willingly people become slave. When collectively you are ready to be slave, then they are not sensitive enough about that you need, if you want to work, if you want to perform at your best, then you need, if they are using you like a robot or something, then your quality will be less. So I can understand people are doing like this, but when you are ready for that kind of thing, they have to understand why it is happening, even if it is like because you have to. But this competition, that they are in competition with other colleges, or they want their college to perform best, it is all money oriented. It is all, they are just ambitious about outside thing. They are not making teaching into a job. You are compelled to teach. When you are compelled to teach, then you cannot be, you are not in love with what you are doing. You know that because you are they are giving you money, so you have to do it. It is have to do it. It is not that it is your job. So I understand, but I am not ready for that kind of. That's why I never did any job, because I could see very, very clearly I will not adjust in that kind of environment. My father wanted me to be join some government job, bureaucratic job. I should become administrative officer. But I saw how they behave. They have to, whenever there is senior, yes sir, yes sir. Things like that is not, it's not my nature. Even if when your boss is a very corrupt person, you have to say only nice thing about him. And I understood when I started meditating and when I started listening to Osho and reading him, then I understood that when you are doing job, then you have to wear mask upon mask upon mask. And what I am trying to do, my sadhana, is to get rid of all those masks. So if I go in that kind of job, that will not help me to discover my nature. That will delay the thing more. That will be like, it will make things more complex. And I was already so conditioned and programmed so badly that on the one hand I was trying very hard. My whole energy was going that I should break all those patterns which the unconscious society has given to me. And if I remain in the same environment, then maybe it will never happen. Because I was, in my family, I could not speak anything in front of my father. So the environment was very unnatural. Then the kind of sex education which he gave was just repression. And when you are a repressed person, then you are a sick person. You can never be spontaneous. You can never be natural. That's why when I understood things and I read Osho, then for me, I think it was Tilopa, his punchline was loose and natural. So that became my sadhana, to be loose and natural. Because my family had made me very tight and unnatural. So I thought this is what I have to make all effort to be loose and natural. So I need not understand you and your sister, and I am not, that's why I just choose it. It was my conscious choice that I will not join those jobs. Otherwise, I can never be free. And for me, freedom is more valuable. I was ready to be a beggar on the street when I decided to meditate. Even if I have to starve to death, you have not got that much guts. So you have to be in the job. Your sister has no guts at all. So she is trying to tell me, your master doesn't know all those things. I know everything. That's why I saw all those people. Everywhere in my family, people were doing jobs. But I saw none of them were happy. I saw there were many people who were very rich. My grandfather was the greatest scientist of Bihar at that time. And I don't think anyone has surpassed him. But even for him, it was that he said that I don't want to listen to Osho or anyone because I am reading Bhagavad Gita. But he has no understanding of Bhagavad Gita. You cannot understand these things until and unless you are meditative. So they are also hypnotized. They think they are understanding. But these things you can understand only when you go inside. Otherwise, you cannot understand. You can go on reading, you will be misunderstanding. In Gita, Krishna said, Swadharme nidhanam shreya, pardharmo bhyava. I don't know Sanskrit, so because you will be sharing, so anyone who is a Pandit of Sanskrit, he will say, I am not speaking it rightly. And he was telling me all the time because I was less and less interested in college books. So he said, you are a student. And he was quoting Krishna just because of that you are a student. And students' dharma is to study. And he was just, maybe they are all cunning and clever people. Whatever they want you to do, they will tell you in the name of their god or avatar or their master. They are using them also just as a mean. They are putting their gun on their shoulder. But the target is theirs. So Krishna doesn't mean that. Swadharma means you have to find out your self nature. What is your inner nature? If you are a rose flower, then never try to be a lotus. That is not your nature. Otherwise, you can never be a lotus because you are a rose. And if you are trying to be a lotus, you will not even be a rose flower. So your life will become miserable. It will be frustrated. So he said it is better to die trying to find your self nature than to follow anyone else's dharma. Never follow it because that is terrible. That is what he was telling to Krishna, that your whole nature is that of a Kshatriya, a warrior. And he was telling that it is such, this war will bring so much bloodshed, so many people will die, my family members will die. It is better that I go to forest and become a recluse, become a sannyasin. Krishna understood that he is trying to be clever. Before that, he was killing people very easily. He never felt this before that. But now, because in front of him, his family members were there. So he is giving all this logic. But your family members are all evil people. And Krishna said they are already have been killed by their karma. Only people will say that Arjuna is killed. You are just a nimitt. You are just an instrument. They are already killed by their karma. If you don't kill them, then someone else will kill. But you are a better person, you are a sensitive person, so you will do least violence. But he was telling that you should understand that also, that nothing ever dies. You are just releasing them from this form. They will take another form according to their karma. So when you are a meditative person, even if you kill someone, even that is not a sin, because you are doing it out consciously. If a person is a rapist, a murderer, a serial killer, he need to be killed. Otherwise, he will kill hundreds of innocent people. So you have to find out that which is least violent. Otherwise, there will be more violence. You have to find out the most auspicious way. So that's why Bhagavad Gita is the most practical spiritual book of all time. Because it is for this life, it is not for few people, those who want to be recluse, those who want to go to forest or just have a meditative life. It is for everyone. And he has taught about all the path. He said all the path will lead to you to the same place, but you have to find out which path is suitable to your nature and follow that. Don't try to follow others people's path. That will not bring you the truth. Truth will happen only when you have found something which is in tune with your nature. Everything is meditation when you are present in that. Be totally present, and whatever you are doing becomes meditation.